What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin here from Eau Claire. Thanks for joining us today for Teen Speed and Agility, all right? Today's workout is going to be a little different. In fact, I would hesitate to even call it a workout. You are now entering a training session, all right? We're talking about speed and agility. I want you to get truly faster from this workout, from this training session, everybody, all right? So, the way to get truly faster, the way to move faster is by practice moving faster, all right? My goal today is not to get you tired. Let me say that again. My goal today is not to get you tired. My goal today is to get you faster, all right? We are training to be faster. So you're gonna hear me say a lot is make sure you are fully recovered before you do the next set or before you head on to that next exercise. What that means is that I need you to do that rep, do whatever I tell you to do, as hard as you can, go as fast as you possibly can, and then wait, rest for a period of time until you feel completely fresh and until you feel that you're at a point where you can do it at the same speed that you just did it, all right? Shouldn't be forever, but it should be, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, all right? Depending on where you are in that training session. So we are gonna get started with a warm up here. I'll show you what everything you're going to do. We'll get that heart rate up just a little bit, but I don't want you to work super hard at this point because you wanna save all of that maximum effort energy for those sprints and for some jumps that we're going to do. So here is your warm up. All right, everybody, so here's your warm-up. You have 4 different exercises: high knees, butt kickers, and then we're gonna do a couple dynamic stretches here, dynamic movements. You're gonna hug that knee, and then you're gonna drop down into a lunge, and we'll do a little twist at the same time. And then we are going to do some quick Frankensteins, all right? Remember, this warm-up is not meant to get you tired. All right, you should not be tired. You should not be breathing heavy after this warm-up. This is a light warm-up to get you ready to sprint maximally, all right? All I'm really interested in doing is getting your body moving, making sure maybe you didn't just, wake up and sprint right off the bat, all right? We're trying to just get some dynamic movements in there. When you're doing those high knees, they don't have to be quick, but I'm more interested in that movement, all right? More interested in that movement, so make sure you're getting a good range of motion. Same thing with those butt kickers, all right? And then when you hug that knee and into that lunge, again, it's not a long hold of any stretch, and it's not a fast movement, all right? All you're trying to do is access the range of motion that you have right now for this training session. So same thing with those Frankensteins, just trying to get those hamstrings awake, trying to get them ready to go and prepared for a maximal sprint. So do these, I would say maybe go for about 15-20 seconds a piece, maybe go a couple laps through, and remember, you shouldn't really be sweating after this. You should not be too tired. You shouldn't be winded after this. Just get that body ready to go, and I'll show you next what we got going for your workout. All right, everybody, so hopefully that body is ready to go. Okay, for your workout, for your training session right here, we're gonna start with a few jumps, with a few dynamic movements. When you are doing these movements, the most important aspect that I want you to focus on is being explosive, going max effort. Okay, when you are doing each of these reps, every single one of those reps need to be as hard as you can. I'm not giving you a ton of reps. I'm not giving you super challenging exercises, right? But they have to be max reps. In between the exercises, okay, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tell you what that's gonna be in a sec. But in between each of those exercises, I want you to be fully recovered, all right? Fully recovered before you head on to that next exercise, because the point, again, is not to make you tired today. It's to make you more explosive. It's to make you faster, all right? It's to make you faster. Every single time that you land for any one of these, we're gonna do a few jumps here. Any single time you land, I want you to land in an athletic position, okay? As you can see right here in this video, in this shot, my chest is up, my knees are bent. I'm not landing with stiff knees, all right? My base of support is about hip width, okay? And my knees are not being knocked in. My knees are not being knocked in, meaning they're not coming together. I'm pushing those knees out, landing in that athletic position. So every single time that you land from any one of these, even if it is a lunge movement, I want you to land in that good athletic position but be explosive with it. So here is what you have going. So here's your workout. Here are your 4 things. You have 4 exercises that I'm going to give you, 4 explosive jumps. I want you to do 4 rounds of all of it, all right? 4 rounds of all of it. We'll keep it nice and simple here, but here is what we have. So you have 10 jump lunges, okay? On those jump lunges, I want there to be a little pause in between. I want you to jump up as high as you can, use those arms for momentum, and then land again in that athletic position. Try to keep your balance, okay? But you are exploding up as fast as you can and landing softly in a good position. So you have 10 jump lunges. Number 2, you have 5 broad jumps, all right? 5 broad jumps. Those broad jumps, again, you are landing in an athletic position. Don't go for so much distance that you land poorly, all right? Land perfect every single time. 2-foot jump, 2-foot land, arms are in front of you, that core is solid, you are staying solid, all right, but you are landing nice and soft, okay? So 5 broad jumps. Number 3, you have 10 speed skaters, all right? We'll do these a lot in burn, but I want you to focus on the explosive nature of these movements, all right? Back and forth, I want there to be a jump. I want you to practice that balance if you can. Otherwise, you can put that back foot down to help you balance, but the important piece is that you're landing safely, that there is a leap, jumping off one foot, landing on the opposite foot, leap in between, and that you are landing in an athletic position, all right? And then number 4, so you have 10 speed skaters, and number 4 is 5 box jumps, okay? You're gonna find a box that is not a big box, all right? Not a big box, maybe 2 feet, so maybe like that second stair, if you have stairs outside or something like that, those are your, that is how high I want you to jump on. No matter how high that box is, if it's too easy for you, does not matter. I want you to jump up as high as you can, land on that box, and land in an athletic position every time, and then step down, all right? Please, please, please don't pick something that is collapsible. Don't pick a chair. Don't pick anything like that. Make sure you have a good, solid box and something very, very safe for you to land on, all right? If you do not, if you are questioning the safety of that object, please just do 5 maximum vertical jumps as high as you can, all right? I'll show those right here. High maximum vertical jumps as high as you can, okay? If you have the box, do the box jumps. Otherwise, you have simple vertical jumps, all right? So do those 4 exercises, 4 rounds of everything, all right? 4 times through all 4 of them. Make sure, again, you are completely recovered between each of those exercises. Get that done, come on back here, I'll show you what you're doing next. All right, so next one up, you are going to need that box, a step. It does not have to be a big step, it just has to be a step, all right? We're working on some reaction, some landing and reactive sprinting. So you're gonna need an adult for this. You need a second person, because what you are going to do is you're going to step off of that box. As soon as you step off and you are falling towards the ground, you're preparing to land in an athletic position, but your adult is giving you a direction. They can either say left, they can say right, or they can say straight, all right? As soon as you land, I want you to take 3 hard sprints in that direction, all right? 3 hard sprints, and then you are stopping as quickly as you can. And a good stop does not include just stopping, okay? You are going to chop those feet to come to that stop, and then you're gonna walk back, fully recover in between every rep, come back up, and then do the same thing again. So you'll drop off, your adult will say maybe the same one, maybe a different direction, but you are reacting and you're taking 3 hard sprints as hard as you can, as fast as you can in that direction, all right? I would say do a total of maybe 8 to 10 of these, all right? 8 to 10. If you feel yourself kind of taper off because you're getting a little tired, slow it down. You need a longer rest period in between, and I would say move right on to the last exercise that I'm going to give you. So go get that done, be reactive, be explosive, be as fast as you can, and come back here when you're ready for that final exercise. All right, so today we've done a lot of landing mechanics. We've done some, a bunch of jumping. We've done landing along with a reactive piece, so you're moving just like you just did off that box. And then number 3, last thing we're going to do, maximal sprinting, all right? It is as easy as that. I want you to sprint for maybe about 20, 25 yards, all right? We are going for that max sprint. We're not going for distance, all right? So maybe if you don't have that measuring tape, I want you to take, let's go with 10 strides as hard as you can, all right? 10 strides as hard as you can. Take a long, make sure you have a nice long area enough to safely slow down. You're gonna sprint it as hard as you can, and then you're going to walk back. Again, you're going to fully recover, fully recover. To practice moving as fast as you can, you have to be recovered, and we have to move as fast as you can, all right? If you're moving at a submaximal speed, that's not practicing moving as fast as you can. So make sure you are fully recovered, and I want you doing 5 total sprints. All right, 5 total sprints, that is it, but each one, you are going as hard as you can, you're going as fast as you can, all right? If your adult wants to count you down, say 3, 2, 1, go, they are more than welcome to do that. That will add a little bit of a reactive piece as well, but you are getting those done as quickly as possible. Make sure you're fully recovering, all right? So go get those done. Afterwards, take a little time to stretch, but you should feel pretty good, all right? You shouldn't feel too exhausted, shouldn't feel too tired. If you do, make sure you're taking some extra breaks throughout that workout, throughout these sprints, all right? But do these, all right? You can do this workout multiple times, okay? This is going to teach you and going to help your body learn to move correctly at those maximal speeds. So thanks so much for tuning in. Have fun with those final 5 sprints, and have a great rest of your day, everybody.